Alright, let's look really quick how you set up your gradebook. It's pretty simple. It's the same as last year. There's no change in this area. Just remember, when you come into your gradebook for the first of the year, you look at the course, which one you have. I've only assigned myself one course here, but yours, you'll have multiple courses, or elementary, you'll have subject areas. You select your course, in instruction, assignments, as you can see here, you're on the yellow page, and we're just going to work left to right through these tabs right here. We'll start with teacher preference. With edit teacher preference, some of the areas you want to make sure you have is probably hide drop students. That way they won't show up in your gradebook. If you've noticed in the past, whenever you had a student that left your class and their name was red, that means red means they were dropped. And if they still show up, it's because you didn't have this checked. On the flip side of that, if you have a student that joins your class after the start date, their name will be green in your roster, and the reason why is because they started after the course began. You can also have student numbers show up and student pictures. That's just a preference still there. You can do auto invert seating placements, things like that. The other one that's of importance that you must probably want to do, or you must need to do, is use canned comments. This refers to the report cards when you choose a canned comment to go in there. Leave these other two unchecked. Don't worry about them. And the next one of most importance is make sure you select term grade. Once again, always select term grade on everything. That's where we ran into some issues last year. One thing that's nice about setting up the gradebook is once you have these criteria that you want in here, you can just click on the blue link below and mass assign to all your subject areas, and then it'll put those preferences on all subject areas. So then you just check the all subjects. For yours, it would do multiple, and the thing that's nice is it'll do it for the entire year on this one, so it'll get every trimester done with that. So once you have your gradebook, the preference and setup, I would click the blue link, check all, and assign it all, and then all you gotta do is hit save, and that saves your teacher preferences. Next one is grade calc option. This is an area that people got messed up a lot with last year, so let's make sure we look at it fully. There's 3 areas you can choose for your gradebook here. First, let's begin with your grading scale. If you're primary K3, you select that one. 412, your ABC scores, select that one. Now the 3 areas you've got is you have weighted categories, and what this means is when you create those category folders, you can weight the assignments that get thrown into those folders as more or less as others. You could do total percent, so this means that you're giving every assignment a percentage grade in your gradebook. So you wouldn't go by total points saying this one's worth 25 points, this one's worth 10. This would be the kid got a 90 on it, they got an 80, they got 100. That's what this one's all about, is percents. It doesn't take points into it. If you leave both of them blank, it means you're going total points. So then you would say one assignment's worth 25 points, they got 24 out of 25. The next assignment was worth 10 points, they got 10 out of 10. It's all about just points, and then it calculates from total points from there to give an overall percentage. All 3 have their pluses and their minuses and things like that. So it's kind of your preference on how you use. Majority of the teachers and our students use total points, so we're just going to leave it that one for right now. Once you have that chosen, your grade scale, and that you're doing total points or weight or whatever, you just hit fill all. And notice how that filled for the entire year. I had this one selected for all 3 tries. So if it's the same section, you'll be able to do it. But if it's a different class, so if I had a statistics class, I would have to go to the statistics class and do these grade calc options in that one. You have to do grade calc options in every course section. So you can't do an overall for every course at one time. You got to go to each individual course and set the grade calc options. So we'll save that. That's grade calc options. And the last one is just creating categories. Categories are pretty simple. They're kind of like file folders where you're going to house the assignments and where you're going to keep them. A lot of teachers do like just assignments in one, and that would be a category. This would be everything from their homework to classroom assignments and things like that. If you have not selected weighted scale on your grade calc option in the past, just leave weight as 0. If you are a person that did go weighted scale, then you would set these percentages through your different categories you make to equal 100. So I might put my assignments as 15%, my assessments or tests and quizzes as maybe 85%. So that's all on how you do it. Sequence, just leave it at 1, and then you're going to select the section. Once again, if you have multiple sections of this course right here, you could check all of them and put these assignment folders in each of them. Other than that, you need to go and create categories in each of your different subject sections. And as always, this is crucial right here. Make sure you select term grade. Always select term grade. And then you just pretty much save category. And click OK. And there it is. So now I have that. So if I go back to my categories, there's my category. If I want to create another category, which teachers, you can create as many categories as you want. Maybe you want tests and quizzes. As that as a category. And once again, if you weighted it, then you could weight it. If you chose weighted grading scale, you can come back here and give it a different weight, things like that. Assign it to all, click terms, and then just save. You can create as many categories as you need. So just be aware of that. It's not limited to 2 or 3. You can have 5 or 6 categories if you choose. But just know, more categories makes it more confusing for not only you to keep track of, but your students to look at. So that's really quick how to create or how to set up your gradebook. It's just those first 3 tabs. The next video we'll talk about creating an assignment. So that's it.